When you edit a music video that only consists of performance scenes and zero B-roll shot cutaways, you're setting yourself up for producing an amateur, boring music video. As touched on in the last video, unless your music video is a one-take performance scene, your videos will straight up come out looking very bland and empty. Mixing things up by going from a performance scene on a gimbal at a 35mm focal length to a performance scene handheld with a wide angle and then switching to a slow motion 60fps or 120fps B-roll shot adds a completely new dynamic look that instantly increases your production value. A lot of up-and-coming amateur music videographers will abuse slow motion B-roll shots by constantly adding flexing shots of the artists and extras, when in reality, B-roll shots in my opinion are most powerful when they are helping to tell a story. I look at performance scenes as the skeleton of your music video edit. Performance scenes are always something we can fall back to if we can't seem to find the perfect B-roll shot to fit a specific part of the song. With that being said, try your best to implement B-roll shots within your edit to help tell a story. Today's video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound. I've been using Epidemic Sound for 6 years, whether it's for paid client video work or my YouTube content. My favorite feature Epidemic has to offer is their AI video upload song matching tool. Simply upload test footage of a project you're working on to Epidemic Sound, and their AI platform will spit out a long list of songs that match the vibe and pace of your video, saving you hours of finding royalty-free music that fits the vibe of your visuals. Not only do you get a library of thousands of royalty-free music, but you also get access to thousands of realistic sound effects. Click the link below to get a free 30-day trial to Epidemic Sound that can be cancelled at any time. No commitment necessary. Now let's get back to the video. In this music video I directed, I used B-roll to tell the story of an artist going from a fight with his girlfriend to him getting intoxicated at a party and eventually results in him being arrested by the police. My opening shot was a slow motion B-roll shot in 60fps showing the artist's face speed up, sitting on the edge of a bed. The next scene goes into more slow motion B-roll shots of the artist doing hand movements while I'm speed ramping and placing the artist's name and title of this song during the intro. I then immediately cut into the artist laying back in the bed, mouthing the opening lyrics before the beat drops. Already, we're only 6 seconds into this music video, and I have used 5 B-roll shots and 1 short performance scene shot. I purposely did this to build curiosity for the viewer on the other side of the screen. Once the beat of the song drops, I cut to a performance scene and immediately start cutting in my B-roll shots and make sure that the B-roll shots are synced to the beat of the song so the video kind of feels like it's flowing naturally and we're not cutting to B-roll shots at random. At this point of the music video, I have now introduced the party scene where the artist and his friend are drinking and appearing to be doing drugs. I added a dark twist to this scene where the artist pulls out a gun out of his pants and fires it into the air. In this edit, I specifically timed the gun being pulled out of his pants and the artist pointing the gun in the air and pulling the trigger with the beat of the song. When the artist pulled the trigger, I added a sound effect of a gunshot and people screaming, which were not in the mastered audio track of the song that was sent to me. This again is something very minor, but adds a whole new element to the video. Once the room clears of people in this location, I add in police car radio background noise, as well as a faint police siren sound effect to establish why the artist is running in slow motion down the street. Again, these are all slow motion B-roll shots which are helping us tell a story. I use 7 B-roll shots back to back before I bring in a performance scene because I wanted the performance scene to be a staple shot during the police arrest scene. The artist struggling while the police officer's hands are roughing the artist up while he's on the hood of the police car was a scene I really wanted to hit home. At the end of the video, I used B-roll shots to show the very first scene of the music video where the artist was sitting on the edge of the bed, but instead of the clip cutting to a new scene right away, I speed ramped the clip so it shows the artist falling back into the bed as if he was fatigued from a long, crazy night. I then end the music video with the artist laying back in the bed and closing his eyes. Again, ending with 2 B-roll scenes that help tie the storyline together. Storytelling is something that takes a lot of practice to get decent at, but the most fun part about it is you can let your ideas run wild when it comes to scripting a treatment and shot list for music videos that have storylines involved.